Oh. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to AEIOU Oracle. I have been instructed to download some messages that will be helpful to you from the 111 to the 1111 portal. We've got the new moon in Scorpio behind us, which is shoving us through this portal. Super release, super death, super. Are you ready? Because you're about to be popped out of your shell. So let's go get it. I'm going to use my Oracle deck to pull in some energy to start off with. Ooh, fire. Lovely balanced energy to bring in. Lovely balanced energy. I'm just going to pull in some energy from my little rebel deck. It's very cute. Just saw 111 as I looked up on the screen there. I cannot wait till I get my surroundings sorted out and that you can see the reading. I love to be able to see the table and the cards because then you'll know what I'm going on about. Fuck, shit is about to get real for you. You need your people around you, okay? So this is not a time for isolation. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit, okay? We've got don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. And we've got take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. From what I am picking up from that is that you may have isolated yourself because of something that you've done in the past. And it's saying, forgive, let that shit go. I feel like this is forgiving yourself. You need people around you. I feel, where do I want to go? I want to go straight to the masculine. I want to get some, what is this all about, please? What is this all about? Let's go straight there. Let's get some masculine energy in this and see what's what. I'm hearing something went wrong. Something went wrong. The world came out sideways. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is, okay, sneaky card there. I feel like something that meant a lot to you, something that was everything to you, something that was like nearly bordering on completion, something, we're not quite there as to what that is, but it became such a burden. Such a burden. It was far too much to carry, whatever this was. And you couldn't get this over the line. That's what I'm hearing. Something went wrong. You could not get over the line. And it was, for me, this is what I'm picking up on, because you were looking elsewhere. Because you were looking elsewhere, I'm hearing options. Card that wants to come out, the Magician. This was something that you manifested. Something that you manifested. Oh, there's a lot that wants to come out. High Priestess. Okay. So we've got the Magician and the High Priestess. This could have been like two aspects of self. I feel like you had a vision. You had a download. You had a thought of like this thing, and you actually manifested it. You manifested it. It turned up in your physical reality. And this meant everything to you. Everything. And you felt completely unprepared. Completely unprepared to take this on. And it just became a humongous burden. And what I'm hearing from the Queen of Swords is you cut it off. In the kindest way. Like you couldn't work at this anymore. Like this was something that you were meant to work on. I feel like you didn't feel prepared to be able to show this the attention and clarity and the Queen of Swords for me is like someone who can see stuff from like a higher perspective with compassion. You know, she can see how everyone acts, and you know, she can look at everything and digest the information and make rational decisions from understanding deeply who people are, you know, and she looks for evidence. And I don't feel like you had this. You weren't prepared to be able to offer that kind of energy to this manifestation. And the Three of Pentacles is basically like carving, making art. You couldn't do this. You didn't feel prepared. You weren't prepared. It just felt like a giant burden, and you put it down. I feel like there's a storyline within you that doesn't feel like you're good enough as you are. Doesn't feel like you're good on your own. Or you didn't feel like you were good on your own. So we've got the Devil that just snuck out underneath the table. Excuse me. We've got the Devil that snuck out underneath the table. And I feel like this is addictions and behaviors and something that was hidden, that you know, you literally keep this underneath the table away from everybody. That you don't feel good enough. That's the storyline. That's your like behavior. And it stops you from being able to plan for the future. Stop being able to look off into the horizon and move forward, take action on these dreams. And the Tower is here, and it's just giving me the feeling of like it's for some reason you don't want to let this I'm not good enough feeling go. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck as well. Fate is here to say, like, you need to start celebrating yourself. I don't think you quite understand who you are. I feel like there's a little bit of deception here. Let's go to your inner child. Let's find out who you are. Let's find out who you are. Who is Cancer? Who is Cancer? Who is Cancer? Oh my God, the Justice card again. Every single reading I have done has got the Justice card in it. Honestly, this is the 1111 portal. This is God speaking to you. Look at that card. That's you down at the bottom. Okay, so you think your inner child thinks that you are unstable, that you don't have enough, and that you are not justified in asking for the things that you want. I feel like there's aspects of you where you think that like you're a bad person. You're a bad person for something. Like this card, it's not everyone's fault, it's yours. It's like you need to take accountability for the things that you've done. Like not everything was meant to work out in the way that it did. The more that you shift blame onto everybody else, the less you will be able to heal, because you're not accepting. And these thoughts that you're having, you know, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Like you're beating yourself to death. Instead of taking accountability, you're actually shaming yourself. You don't believe that you're worthy of this thing that you manifested, of the things that you manifest for the things that you want. The Five of Torches for me is someone wanting to get themselves out of a pit of despair. And the King of Torches is someone who is fired up and ready to go. Your inner child's like, let's get going. I feel like you misunderstand who you are, because I'm going to read the book for the Oracle because I feel like you need to hear this. I feel like you need to I feel like you have a very skewed understanding of who you are. Very skewed. Where am I reading? Fire. Bear with me just a second. So it says, the fire is symbolic of sustainability, balance, and discipline. Your fire is burning nicely and there is plenty of fuel. Your creativity, intuition, and the passion to fuel these creations are all lining up. You could be feeling like you want to enjoy being around other people at this time. You are in a position where you feel very balanced. You are giving as much as you're taking in regards to your desires. A healthy connection to your sexual energy is present, as you have mastered the art of expressing your needs and having them met. You could be very magnetic at this time. The ideas are flowing out of you in the way that you can process and then create and complete, which is so important. Feeling the warmth of your own fire, you are sharing your creative expressions and could be intuitively led to profit from them. Cycles coming into alignment, very balanced in libido. The idea of settling down with someone and securing a partnership doesn't have to be romantic. Lots of creative endeavors on the horizon. A strong sense to heal others could be entering your consciousness. When we have a balanced sacral chakra, we emit a strong sexual energy. This is healing to others. If channeled in the correct way with discipline, this is extremely powerful. You are a warmth to your community and your healing is needed. There is a need to keep your balance and you have attained. Remember that you put out what you must replenish. Check in with yourself continuously. That actions, thoughts, and intentions are in alignment. Keep that fire burning. That is exactly what was coming out in your rebel deck. You need people around you. Do you understand that these ideas that you're getting through, these visions, you are absolutely more than capable of putting them into a reality? You've got the magician and the high priestess, and the oracle said exactly that. Very passionate individual, lots of fire. This is the truth. This is the truth. I feel like I want to see the sun card. I feel like you're the sun. I feel like you warm people. You give such amazing energy to the people in your life. I don't think you quite understand who you are. Wow. You are the universe. Look at that. I know I didn't get the sun, but it looks like it, doesn't it? You are the universe. Wow. You got the King of Cups. I feel from this card is that this is who you are. You're sleeping. You're sleeping on who you are, because this is your card. This is Cancer energy. You're sleeping. Whiling the days away, sleeping. When you should be creating and manifesting and building and just being your amazing self. But you're sleeping. You're sleeping on who you are. Why? Why sleeping? Why sleeping, inner child? Why sleeping? Why sleeping? Why sleeping, inner child? You're worried about what people will say. This is you bringing these ideas in and making them a reality. And this is you thinking that people are going to judge you. You're holding on to past hurts. And we've got the Queen of Cups here. Looking for more love. It's like your emotional qualities you're not engaging with. The Empress in reverse. You don't feel like you have what it takes. You don't feel like you're abundant. I'm getting a really weird energy from that Queen of Cups that's really putting me off. I'm just going to clarify that Queen of Cups because I feel like she's draining you. It's not the usual energy that I'm getting. I'm getting really like almost upside down energy from those King and Queen of Cups, because you've got a pair here and that's who you are. That's your water sign. That's your Cancer energy. That's your emotions. But it's like the king is sleeping. So he's not even really invested in his emotions or his emotional fulfillment or anything like that, or being nurturing, or, like, he's not interested. And then you've got the Queen of Cups that's like, is there anything left in my cup? Have I got anything left to give? Have I got anything left to give? I'm going to go with this deck because the Ace of Cups is on the upright. I feel like let's give you some Ace of Cups. What is in that cup? What is she trying to shake out of that cup? What is she trying to shake out of that cup? The Eight of Wands, faster moving energy. The Page of Cups. I feel like this is expression. I'd normally get that from the Knight. I feel like your feelings have grown incredibly quickly for something. It's like you'll want to express yourself, or I'm getting like a romance. Two of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups. There's too many options. Unable to make a decision on too many options. Unable to make for too many options. I feel like you've burnt yourself out on too many options, maybe. Too many options. You want something that's balanced. I'm getting that's sacred. But again, this Seven of Swords, you're holding on to heartbreak. You're holding on to something broke down, a community, a family, something broke down in the past with this Five of Wands, and that's what you're holding on to, this heartbreak. You're wanting something balanced and sacred, but you have this past regret. The Empress in the reverse is in the past. Temperance. What did I say? I said the Sun. And Temperance, balance is the healing. Balance and healing. You've got so many cards that are indicating who you are. I feel like it's just giving me like, the Jesus, the Christ consciousness kind of thing. I feel like from this card that you're being held, you're being looked after. The Sun and the Temperance. This is healing. This is nurture, warmth, celebration. You've got the Chariot as well. 3 Arcana cards all in a row. As soon as you get into balance, as soon as you start believing that anything is possible, you're just going to have so much celebration. But I feel like this is inside you. What happened? What happened? What is this thing that King of Cups, Four of Wands? I feel like, and this could be for some, there was a partnership, a friendship, a relationship. It could be different for every single one of you, but you loved, but you let it go. It collapsed. You didn't feel ready for this. You weren't prepared. You didn't feel like you had the ability to love, and you absolutely did. You've got the King of Cups twice now. And with this one, he's concentrating wholeheartedly on his, and you've got the Magician again. You manifested this. You manifested the breakdown in whatever this is because of your own thoughts. You are completely prepared. You are completely prepared. And that is the thing that you need to forgive yourself for. You've got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck as well. Let's just hear from this relationship. How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? Wait to jump. How do they feel? Hear my tummy rumbling. Three of Swords. They were in heartbreak, but they're not anymore. I'm just going to leave that there. The heartbreak is over. The heartbreak is over. So whatever happened, this thing that you need to apologize for, stop blaming others for your shit. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. And you need people around you. I hope that this message gives you something that will help you understand who you are, who you are, and what you're capable of. There was so many beautiful cards there. So many beautiful cards. And the main one for me was this clarification. You are capable of being the High Priestess and the Magician. Super balanced energy. Super balanced energy, creating and inspiring others and all that kind of lovely stuff. I feel like you need to have a sit down with yourself and talk to yourself a little bit nicer than what you have been, and share your time with people that care about you a lot, because you care about people a lot. Cancers have very big hearts. I know that for a fact, and that's the reason why they have such hard shells. So I'm going to go and get myself a drink because I am absolutely parched, and I will say to someone that it might be a case of expressing oneself very clearly to help move that blocked throat chakra. Just to finish that off. So if you like what I do, you can like, subscribe, share, follow, all that kind of lovely stuff. I'd love to know what you thought of the reading. Just share in any way you can. It's great to do an energy exchange because it does actually help me connect with your energy better for next time. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.